abolishing the signless emptiness, breaking the vacancy and voiceless hush, signless emptiness. That was what was that intolerant, bare reality, the intolerant, bare reality, the unknowable, signless emptiness, no indication, no hint what it is, abolishing. So she has broken that seal, breaking the vacancy and voiceless hush, vacancy and voiceless hush of the unknowable, piercing the limitless unknowable into the liberty of the motionless depths, a beautiful and felicitous luster stole. So, here she is. We had wisdom, power, delight, luster. We had earlier wisdom, power, delight, now luster. Image itself, you see, itself now, you see, it is not itself. Image itself in a surprising beam, that luster, image itself in a surprising beam, and build a golden passage to his heart. Luster. Luster. Stole image itself in a surprising beam. So she has made, the ray has now entered, touched, gone to Savitri. Image itself in a surprising beam and build a golden passage to his heart, touching through him all longing sentient things. Longing, there is the supta, the sleeping, the quiet desire of man here, of the creature here, of something to happen here, of the new change to take place. There is a longing, sentient thing, they are expecting things to happen here. It is there already. Now, they are receiving her beam, her light, her luster through him into a beautiful and felicitous luster, you see, very happy, joyous, felicitous luster, stole, because he is not aware of it also. Suddenly, you see, suddenly stole. Image itself in a surprising beam, so it is again a surprise for him. Suddenly, you see, and built a golden passage. So that ray has become the bridge between her and him, and through him to the world, to the longing sentient things, touching through him all longing sentient things. A moment's sweetness of the all beautiful, cancel the vanity of the cosmic world. A moment's sweetness, one moment of her sweetness, of her joy, of her happiness, of her felicity is enough to remove all the ignominy, the anguish of this creation. Cancel the vanity of the cosmic world. We think in a big way, this way, that way, finished, nothing remains. A moment's sweetness of the all beautiful, again, she is there. So you can see how in how many ways she is being described. Wisdom, power, luster. See, we had wisdom, power, delight, we had luster, now all beautiful. It is she being described. Nature throbbing with a heart divine. So it is already that heart now in nature. Her heart divine, throbbing She is already seated there in nature, was felt in the unconscious universe. It made the breath a happy mystery and brought a love sustaining pain with joy. So even pain it is holding with joy for a purpose, for a certain fulfillment, for a certain accomplishment. It is holding on to that and brought a love. So actually what can remove pain? Only love. So she brought a love and brought a love sustaining pain with joy, sustaining love, sustaining pain. Unless she bears the pain, she cannot remove pain. It is her love by which she experiences pain, sustains pain with joy. It is an aspect of joy for her to hold the pain also in her. Unless she experiences pain, how can she remove pain? She has to be identified with the anguish of this creature here. Then only she can remove the anguish. Without that thing, not by simply waving a wand, go away, it's not like that. She has to come down here, experience here, and then remove it. And brought a love, sustaining pain with joy. So it is love that really holds on, sustains pain. A love that bore the cross of pain with joy. Cross of pain with joy. That is, of course, historically reference to Christ carrying the cross. A love that bore the cross of pain, but he is bearing it with joy. Well, this lady is definitely bearing the cross of pain with joy. We don't know whether Christ really bore the cross with joy. A love that bore the cross of pain with joy. No, the way he was being whipped and driven up and pushed up and all that thing, carrying the cross, heavy cross, with the crown of nails and all that on his body stuck, bleeding. He didn't say, he didn't say, Lord, what thou willest. He didn't say that.
He was supposed to be a God for the Christian people. He has a mission to bring also the love. So through all this, it was covered by the love. For them, for the generation,
A love that bore the cross of pain with joy. Humanized the sorrow of the world. Humanized the sorrow of the world. Made it happy. Humanize. As it makes soothen the sorrow of the world. Make it see, you apply anesthesia and you soothen, no? Happy. Humanize means make it happy. Make it happy. Made happy the sorrow of the world. There is evil, there is suffering, there is sin. You make it less. That is called urbanization, happy. By virtue, you make them less. Made happy the weight of long unending time, the secret cut of God's felicity. Now, bearing the cross of pain, that is the secret of God's felicity. Bearing the cross of pain, that is the secret of God's felicity. For what purpose? To bring about the change here, to bring about the divine element here. Affirming, that is the purpose. affirming in life a hidden ecstasy. That is the secret. And for that purpose, he is bearing the cross of pain. The cross of pain, sorrow, all that he is bearing for that purpose. Affirming in life a hidden ecstasy, it held the spirit to its miraculous course. That is how the spirit is moving on the evolutionary path, miraculous course on the evolutionary path. Carrying immortal values to the hours of beauty, joy, happiness, delight, power, love, knowledge. These are the values. These are the immortal values. These values are brought to the transient creation here, to the hours. All these values are brought. It justified the labor of the sun. Why you are carrying the cross of pain? Because you are affirming the hidden ecstasy. And it is that hidden ecstasy which is justifying the labor of the stars. Hidden ecstasy, justifying the labor of the sun, labor of the suns, the sun of beauty, the sun of love, the sun of joy. They are laboring to manifest themselves in this creation here. Their labor, it is that which is justified by this hidden ecstasy while carrying the cross of pain. Carrying immortal values.
So the hours leads to the manifestation.
Carrying, means that hidden ecstasy is affirming itself in this creation, in this manifestation. Obviously.
When he talks about the evolutionary cause, the hours is also
Means the hidden ecstasy is carrying immortal values to assert itself in this creation. In this creation. And all that hidden ecstasy is behind the cross of pain. You are bearing the cross of pain so that the immortal values are brought to the hours. Justified the labor of. Huh? You don't feel? No, we are not sensitive enough here. Yeah. Now, why it is justified, why it is all done, why the cross of pain is carried? Because one was there, supreme, behind the God. That one, see, the presence. All that was standing behind the wisdom, power, delight, luster, all that we have disclosed, it is that one. One was there, supreme, behind the God. It is because of her that secret ecstasy is coming into manifestation here more and more, justifying the labor of the sun, labor of the sun. In this heart's creation, each faculty is trying to assert itself against all kind of opposition, difficulties, obstacles, obstinacies. Each faculty, beauty, love, joy, truth, power, knowledge, wisdom, everything wants to attack, but it has to go through the whole difficult process.